This video is part of a Google form quiz that teachers can assign to their students for homework. After the students submit their answers, then they can play a video like this one to see the answer explained. We've made more than 100 quizzes as Google Forms with free access videos, which teachers are welcome to copy for free. To get access to these, please see the link in the description. If you've not already done so, we suggest that you watch Animal Adaptive Traits Part 1 before watching this video. This video is based on a question from an actual state exam. You may have one like this on your state exam. In the 1970s, scientists studied the beak depths of a population of medium ground finches on one of the Galapagos Islands. Medium ground finches are small birds that eat seeds. Figure 1 shows the beak depth of a medium ground finch. In 1976 and 1978, the scientists measured the average beak depths in millimeters of the medium ground finches on this island. The results are shown in Graph 1. The scientists observed different traits in the medium ground finch population. Determine which traits are inherited from their parents and which traits are acquired from the environment. Drag each trait into the correct box. Before we answer this question, let's review some vocabulary phrases. Scientists use the phrase inherited adaptive trait to refer to things that animals or plants have that help them live and which they're born with. For example, a giraffe's long neck helps it reach leaves that it eats. By eating those leaves, the giraffes can stay alive. A deer's fur is usually the same color as the grass and trees where it spends most of its time. A deer's fur color makes it harder for wolves to see it, so the deer's fur color helps it stay alive. The giraffe was born with the ability to grow a long neck because its parents also had long necks. Likewise, this deer was born with the ability to grow brown fur because its parents also had brown fur. We use the word inherited to mean that an animal or plant gets an appearance or ability or behavior from its parents. On the other hand, there are some appearances that animals or plants have that they get from things around them. We use the phrase acquired from the environment when talking about how things the animal or plant has that are due to things around them. These water buffalo have mud on their fur. They didn't inherit that mud from their parents. They got it from a muddy water hole. This hippopotamus has some scars on its skin. It got those scars from a fight it had with another hippopotamus. Now let's return to the question. The scientists observed different traits in the medium ground finch population. Determine which traits are inherited from their parents and which traits are acquired from the environment. Drag each trait into the correct box. Figure 1 tells us that beak depth refers to the size of the beak. A bird's beak size and shape, such as whether a finch has a deep beak, is inherited from its parents. Likewise, a bird's feathers are inherited from its parents. For example, these ducklings have a beak that is shaped similar to their mother's beak. Their feathers are also brown with a pattern similar to their mother's feathers. The ducklings inherited their beak and feather appearance from their mother. Likewise, this seagull chick has a beak that is similar to its mother's beak. And this seagull chick has feathers that are gray and white, just like its mother has gray and white feathers. Muddy feet and an injured wing come from the bird's interaction with the environment. For example, these ducks have muddy feet because they're walking in mud. They got muddy feet from the mud, not from their parents. Mud is in their environment. Likewise, if a bird's wing gets injured and prevents it from flying, then that's a trait acquired from the environment, not from its parents. Thanks for your attention.